It was the first day on the job for Nick, the new stagehand on the horror movie set. He had always been a big fan of scary movies, and he was excited to be working on the production. After Nick set up props and got the set ready for filming, he remembered he was asked to drop off a script for one of the actors. Approaching the dressing rooms, he heard the sound of a woman whimpering. He looked around but couldn't see anyone nearby. The sobbing continued, and a cold sweat ran down Nick's spine. He followed the sound until it led him to a corner of the set that was tucked far away from the rest of the crew. It could not have been found easily by just anyone. A long hall awaited him, and at the end, he saw a door covered by a black sheet. Nick hesitated for a moment before slowly walking towards the door. As he stepped in front of the door, he pulled back the sheet, revealing an old wooden red door with the words Carla written in white cursive on it. As the sobbing grew louder, Nick hesitated before reaching out to turn the doorknob. The door creaked open, revealing a small dressing room with a single chair and a mirror with dimly lit bulbs around it. In the chair sat a young woman, her head buried in her hands as she cried. Nick approached her slowly, not wanting to startle her. "Are you okay?" he asked softly. The woman looked up, revealing tear-stained cheeks and bloodshot eyes. She tried to wipe away her tears quickly to hide the fact that she was just bawling her eyes out. "I don't know," she whispered honestly. "I'm just so scared." Her voice trembled as she spoke. "Scared of what?" Nick asked, concerned. "I'm scared they're going to get rid of me," she said as she broke down into tears once more. Nick was confused. "Who's going to get rid of you?" "The producers," she said. "They've been talking about cutting my part. I don't know what I'll do if I lose this job." Nick didn't know what to say, but he could see the fear in the woman's eyes. He tried to reassure her, telling her that she was doing a great job and that the producers wouldn't let her go. Gradually, the woman's sobs subsided, and she looked up at him with a grateful smile. "Thank you," she said. "I needed to hear that." Nick felt relieved. He had managed to help the woman, and he felt good about himself. "Who are you?" the lady sniffled. "I'm Nick. I'm new around here. I was asked to drop off a script for one of the actors. Do you happen to know Jen?" She shook her head with a soft smile. "Thanks anyways," he returned the smile, turning to leave. Before he left, he stopped at the threshold of the door, deciding to ask her the burning question that was on his mind. "Hey, why is your dressing room?" Nick was cut off as he turned back to an empty, dark room. Nick stood frozen, staring at the empty room, unable to comprehend what he had just seen. He couldn't believe what he had just witnessed. It was as if the woman had never been there at all. He couldn't tell reality from his imagination. Nick left the dressing room, his mind racing with questions, but he tried to push the incident out of his mind and focus on his work. As he rushed to the set, he bumped into a man who stopped him. "You're the new stagehand, right?" he asked, whilst Nick nodded. "Were you the one who left the pitcher of water on the set near some wiring?" As the man said that, he slapped his hand onto his face. He realized the man must have been the technician by the way he spoke. He had rested the pitcher down for a moment to rush to drop off the script, but all the events had made him forget to remove it. "Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I got a little caught up." He apologized. "It's fine. It's actually supposed to go on the small brown table, but I've already placed it there for you. Almost did a Carla there." He chuckled slightly. Nick paused as the guy said the familiar name. His mind flashed back to the door he saw earlier. "A Carla?" He raised a brow, confused. "Oh, sorry. Forgot you were new. Carla is something we say when someone makes a big mistake on set." The man went on explaining that there was an actress hired for a movie some time ago who made many mistakes. Day after day, she would have many accidents that would mess up shooting drastically. She would always apologize profusely, saying it wouldn't happen again. But something always happened. It was as if she was cursed with bad luck. Word spread that the producers were going to replace her, and it took a toll on her even more. Carla was found lifeless in her dressing room not too long after many breakdowns on set. It had seemed as if they had really gotten rid of her. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the depths of darkness. This story was a hauntingly beautiful one, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Until then, stay spooked.